Hello, Leo. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to get started today with your tarot messages from the pink foil Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and we're also going to pull some Money Matters as well as the Life Happens, and we're going to finish it off with the Witch's Tarot to summarize everything for us. So let's get going. Spirit messages for Leo. Oh, oh, oh. These cards are very slippery. A little hard to shuffle sometimes, but I do love them. All right, what do we have? That one wants to come out, so I'm going to let it. First one for Leo for past situation is the Ten of Wands. This is about carrying a heavy burden, completion of a cycle, completion of a journey regarding growth and vitality, adventure, new opportunities, new projects, things that you're going to be doing. Or that you have done. This is something you've been carrying the burden for too long, and it's time to complete this and move on. And so let's go with a Leo card for present situation, Spirit. I know that one of those popped out, but I'm going to take all of them. Here we go. So we have the Hermit. Oh gosh, we have 4 cards. Okay. This one came out first, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is all about the bringer of a message about money, learning something new about money. But this is definitely it's earthbound energy, and this is your present situation card, along with the Five of Wands, which is about strife within a family group or friendship group or co-workers. But you're winning. You're just having to fight off a lot of people. If you look in the middle of this card, you'll see a person holding a wand, and it's the only one that's not pointing up. It's horizontal. This is the person who's fighting off all of this bitterness and bickering and pettiness and things like that. You're still winning, so don't give up. And you will, in the beginning of this, you're going to think you can't do it, but you can. So know that when it comes, you have the power to make this work for you in the best way possible. The next one is the Page of Swords. This is a lot of times I look at this as someone who is spying, or someone who is cunning, someone who's deceitful, someone who's two-faced. This is about air, and it's also about communication. And this person is drawing their sword behind them or holding it behind him like he's waiting on something, and hiding the sword, so to speak. So I look at this as you're fighting off people because there was someone who was two-faced to you, someone who was trying to manipulate you. And so the Hermit comes out and says, take a rest, follow your heart, follow your divine connection with your higher power, focus on meditation, rest, really soul searching, and going going inward and really working through a lot of issues that has you wondering when this is going to end. This Hermit's going to be the end. So it's telling you to make sure that you take a step back when this manipulation starts, because you don't have to keep fighting that fight anymore. You just take a step back and it will dissolve itself. All right, so let's get into the Money Moves Oracle and see what we have here for you in the middle of this reading. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands, Spirit. All right, we got Leo, Ten of Wands, public face, follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. You've been carrying a really heavy load, and you're just now realizing that this is about letting go so that you can focus on yourself and your public face. You've kept this public face for a while now, while you've been carrying these burdens, and you're that's what's stressing you out the most. That's what's keeping you in this cycle but you are working on, you follow your heart and become the person you want to be, earn a reputation, and it's okay to be yourself. Come away with this learning that it's okay to be yourself. Let's go into the present situation for the Page of Pentacles, and that is expression. Open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. This is a great little theme going here. Focus on yourself. Be yourself. Express your creative self. So you're moving into this earthbound energy here that you're learning something about money. Maybe you've made a mistake in the past, but you're learning how to correct that now. And now, because you've dealt with that, you're able to now focus on your creative self. Creativity helps a lot with trauma, depression, anxiety. It's very healing. So um, maybe you should try something out creative. Let's look at your future situation for the Hermit. And this would be the spiritual work and perfect fit. Okay. So as we leave this express your creative self, we come into um, doing spiritual work and open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. What a great card for this bringer of a message about money or learning something new about money. You're going to be going into some kind of healing field, or healing of the human heart, something along that line. The next card out is expression. Of course, we already talked about that. Express your creative self, do your spiritual work. Both of these are connected. And then we have the perfect fit. After you do all of this inner work, you're going to realize that this was a perfect fit and you're moving into the next stage where you have everything that you need to battle any battles because you've worked on yourself through the journey. Ending the right Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. Wow. This is telling you about that Hermit. You're meant to be where you are right now. You worked up until this point and you set this in motion before it even happened. This is a wonderful reading, guys. I really like it. And so now we have the Life Happens Oracle deck. Let's go into the public face. Let's clarify the public face for Leo. Public face, spiritual work, and perfect fit. Let's clarify these cards for Leo today. Public face, past situation, gamble, and boundaries. All right. Have you been helping someone get out of debt from gambling, or have you been dealing with a gambling problem? Um, it's coming out of the public face and the Ten of Wands, which means a burden. This might be related to your burden. I'm not sure if this is you or if it's someone that your partner or someone you live with. Someone has been dealing with gambling and you have to set boundaries. That's why I feel like maybe this is someone in your family or in your household, but you've been carrying the burden of bailing them out a lot. And this is saying create some boundaries for you and them so that you protect yourself. Again, we're going into a stage here in the present situation of working on yourself, your creative self, spiritual work, preparing yourself for a wonderful healing career. And it's going to be the perfect fit for you. But you have to have those boundaries way before that. And this is saying, make sure that before you move into the next phase that you create those boundaries, because you can't have a perfect fit with your boundaries so loosely tied around other people, so, or no boundaries. Let's get into the present situation for Leo. Overthinking. So you got the spiritual work coming. You've got the expression of your creative self, the bringer of a message about money or learning about money. And here you have overthinking. So, Leo, you're a fire sign and you don't really care too much about what other people think, even though you are a charmer and you are well liked in groups. You have to work on yourself because you've let yourself, your narrative be the narrative of whomever hurt you. And they may say that you're rewriting history, but you're not. You're rewriting the facts, not their opinion of the facts, because they don't remember the bad stuff they did to you. They don't acknowledge it. They call you, they gaslight you. So now it's time to turn the tables back to yourself and focus on you and stop overthinking about what everyone is thinking about you right now. You cannot do that. I'm not normally this stern with my readings, but you've got so much going on for you right now, Leo. And the last thing you need right now is to go back into old patterns of overthinking. It's gonna stall you. It's gonna pause all of this energy. Everything is cumulative. It builds up onto the next to the next. And if you don't make sure that you are not ignoring things that are shouting with red flags to work on, you might get stalled, and you might even not reach this perfect fit. So let's keep going and see what the future card is for Leo. Perfect fit. Okay. Anxiety. Well, that's not, this overthinking is creating that anxiety. Drama queen. Somebody's being a drama queen, and I bet you it's the Page of Swords. Somebody's two-faced and manipulating you, and they're a drama queen. They're creating anxiety too. So nurture. Let this anxiety and drama queen be a part of the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. That is where you're getting this fighting among family members, fighting within your household, your work group, your friend group. And the drama queen is from this person who's either manipulating you or taking from you or lying to you or stalking you. So you've gone into the hermit mode, which is what you should do. Focus on yourself, because you have all of the abilities to nurture yourself and others. This is, again, back to that healing card. This work that you're meant to do is healing others spiritually. And this nurturing is what that's about. The hermit card is going to allow you to start working on nurturing yourself so that you can nurture others. And then needy. I don't know why this card has someone peeling onions, but it's almost like they're crying. Someone, you've been helping somebody. I think this is the drama queen and the anxiety. This person has been needy, and they're crying from peeling onions, but they want you to help them, but they know how to peel onions. They're just not relying on themselves. They're relying on you. So stop being an enabler. Stop peeling those onions for them. You know, like, and so listen, nurturing, perfect fit. This is vacay. You need a vacation. This hermit is about vacation, y'all. This hermit's about vacation and nurturing. Last last three cards for Leo. Let's pull together this story and see what we got in the Witch's Tarot for Leo. Three cards for summarizing this reading. Leo. Okay. Okay, we're done. Let's move to this. And underneath cards. Wow, we have a lot. Okay, I'm gonna breeze through these pretty quick, y'all, because this is all about summarizing everything, and it's easier to make a story with fewer cards. But anyway, let's do this. The Chariot. This is quick moving, very fast, working towards your goal. So that's what you've been doing. You've been working really, really fast. And the Seven of Wands. You're fighting off these people again, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and it's like maybe you are enabling yourself. So if you can't step up and do what you need to do to relieve this heavy burden, and you're working so hard to do it, you're almost in a gerbil cage in the wheel, just going and going and going. But this is telling you this energy is not going to go away just by working hard. You have to work on yourself, not everything outside of yourself. The Five of Pentacles is two people outside of a church. This card doesn't show it, but it's two people outside of a church, destitute in the snow with no shoes on, and one has a cane. They have weathered clothes. They're outside of a church with Five Pentacles in the stained glass. And this is telling you that they may come back to you. Once you say, okay, this is enough, I can't do this anymore, they're going to keep coming back. And you're going to keep providing shelter because they come to you and they're so destitute and you don't want to turn your back. However, you are the Empress. You attract, you do not chase anymore. This is a divine feminine energy. It's all about the nurturing. It's all about the hermit, vacation. Like, you have to give to yourself. If you don't give to yourself now and treat yourself like an empress, you're going to continue in this path of anxiety, drama queen, needy, and back into the Ten of Wands and the gambling and the boundaries and all the things. Like, you can't move forward. Now we have a page of cups. This is a page, a student of love. This is also about you learning how to love yourself. And the injustice. Justice is all about balancing the scales. Justice will be served. Just desserts. Everything is coming that you have worked so hard. So just remember, all of this means, excuse me, the end of the journey you're taking right now is going to end with justice. You're going to get your justice, but you have to put your foot down and have boundaries and work on yourself, because the Queen of Swords comes out and tells you that she's not taking any prisoners. She's moving forward. She's getting done. She's doing what she needs to do. Now, sometimes she cuts like a knife, and she's brutal sometimes, and she can be very curt. But she gets stuff done, and she knows what she wants. She's very centered, very balanced, which is what you are working towards. And then the Six of Cups says there's something going on with about love and someone coming back to you. This could be this person that you've been carrying this Ten of Wands for. It could be, well, I think that's someone in your household. This is someone new coming into your life to remind you of the wonderful things that you've done for them and others. And it's very nostalgic. It's very, something comes back to remind you of things from the past. And the King of Wands is the King of Fire. And this is all about going after what you want, because what you are working towards is full of growth and vitality, and you're going to get there. Just stay focused. Don't lose sight of your goals and how far you've come, because this is a wonderful reading for you, Leo. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope this resonates with you. Don't forget to subscribe below. It's free. It helps me bring more videos to you, as well as please like and comment below and let me know how this reading resonates with you, and also where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.